Okay, so stacking up books isn't a really good idea at all. That was a pretty big epic fail. So anyway, let's get on with the show. Okay, so I told you about Lunatic. Now this makes me proud to live in New Jersey. Not this one fact, but there are a lot of cool stuff about Jersey. You know, like, represent. Yeah. Yeah. Jersey. Jersey boy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, Cape May, which is down in the south, literally the very southern tip of New Jersey. Cape May has the only Coast Guard recruiting center in the entire U.S. Now, you know that. So, because I remember one of my friends' Facebook, like, they took a picture of this place in the recruiting center at Times Square, and they noticed that the Coast Guard was missing, and well, that's because the only recruiting station for the Coast Guard is in Cape May. So, yeah. Lucario. Brawl fans, anyone? Lucario? Lucario's voice. Now, this is in the Japanese version. I'm not sure about the English version, but in the Japanese version of Brawl, Lucario's voice is also that of Goku's from Dragon Ball Z. What the guy's name is, I have no idea. It's probably some weird Japanese name that I can't even think of. So yeah, Lucario's voice is the same as Goku's.
The ultimate technique!
I don't know if you could tell from that, actually. Anyway, and that reminds me, also, the artist for Dragon Ball Z did the artwork for Chrono Trigger. See how it all comes together? Oh my god. Chrono Trigger being the game of the week, and, you know, Lucario. Yeah, it's amazing. I know. And for our last one actually comes from a Snapple cap. And, when I was a sophomore in high school, my history teacher actually asked this question. I was like, oh my god, thank you, Snapple Caps. You caught me an extra credit question right. I mean, it didn't really do much, because, I mean, he was still a dick, but anyway. So, the first filmed sport was actually boxing. What year was, I don't know, I forgot. It was kind of a long time ago. Like, I didn't even realize, that one was able to film stuff back then, but I think it was like the late 1800s. We're talking about like 1890. I want to say 1898, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that got me like an extra credit point on that test, and I was like, yay, extra credit. And I saw the test score, and I was like, fuck, yeah. Anyway, and now for our discussion of the week. If some of you haven't already noticed, the missing link was already found. To clear up some confusion, like, the thing about these archaeological finds is that it wasn't found this year. It was actually found in the 80s. It just took a hell of a long time for scientists to stare at it and be like, what the fuck is this thing, you know? And then again, other people may have not even known what it was and just considered it unimportant until one day, today, well, not today, but, you know, today as in the current area, people were like, oh my god, this is the missing link. And so yeah, it's really exciting, I for one, since I study anthropology. And of course some other people might be wondering, well, Scotty, what exactly is the missing link? Because of course the missing link has been parodied in like pop culture and stuff, and that's what I hate sometimes about pop culture. You know, evolution itself is like so misled into, you know, people think it's like Pokemon, where it's like, oh my god, it evolved, yay, you know. That's really not how evolution works. Evolution is not about progression into like a more advanced species, you know. Evolution can actually lead to like a simpler form. Evolution basically is however species needs to survive in a given place, you know, in a given environment. So it's not about progressing at all. So I'll show you some clips here about Missing Link, and this is believed to be a link between prosimians, which are creatures like, you know, little monkeys and stuff like that, and apes, which are big guys like us, and like, you know, King Kong and Donkey Kong or whatever. So and that's cool and all, but you know what I really wanted to get at is deeper to this whole evolution talk. And lately, you know, some people have been debating about stuff like this, and there's this whole new school of thought called Darwinian medicine. And Darwinian medicine basically says, if you die, well, you suck. So yeah, that's basically it. You know, because you know, we have more technology, therefore we have better medicine. Therefore people live longer. You know, a long time ago people didn't really live at all up to like, you know, 80s, 90s, 70s even. So now that poses a problem because now we have a lot more people on the planet, obviously. But not only that, but since we have so much medicine, it's acting as sort of a buffer between for our actual biological evolution, you know? You know, we're supposed to naturally fight off these diseases when instead we're just using medicine and stuff. And personally, I'm kind of leaning towards Darwinian science because, you know, like it's not like, you know, like I think, you know, people should die or whatever. And, you know, no. You know, medicine is good, but, you know, I think we should also, you know, try to fight, like, when we're sick and stuff, we should try to do it, like naturally. Like, I always hate using painkillers and stuff like that. Like, I hate using that. I like to do, you know, stuff naturally. So, I have, you know, just a few discussion questions, and, I mean, it's not like I have a huge audience, but whoever's watching, you know, just like randomly rant on the comments below, or, you know, send me a PM. You know, first of all, what do you think about Darwinian medicine? You know, is it okay that we are using all this technology and we just need to find a way for more room and more resources, or do you think, you know, we should try to stop making some vaccines or something like that? And also, what do you think about you know, the whole evolution versus religion debate? Personally, you know, the whole discovery of the missing link doesn't disprove to me anything about anything supernatural, you know. I mean, of course, the only problem evolution poses against their fundamentalists. I mean, yeah, so I don't really see why some people are still arguing over this, because to me it seems so simple, the fact that, you know, science and religion are two completely different things and should be treated as two completely different things. So don't, you know, bitch about it. And yeah, those are my thoughts on that. So here's the last part, the song of the week. I know a lot of you are have a very strong taste in your music, so don't get pissed off at whatever I choose. I'm just choosing randomly because I listen to all kinds of music. And also, I'm up for any requests, you know. If any of you want a specific song to play along with your, like, you know, your little shout out, you know, like, hey, Sky, pick me, you know, yeah, I like this song, oh my god. And I'll be like, yeah, okay, fine. So, this song is by Muse, one of my favorite songs. If I ever had a theme song, this would be my theme song, and it's Take a Bow. Also heard in the Watchmen trailer at the very end. So